Hello, welcome to the channel. Right, what we got here, we've got November 18 Foundation GCSE from Edexcel, and this one's paper 1, so it's a no calculator. So let's see what we can do with this one, if at all anything. Here we go, that's popped up in there, and there we go. Write the following numbers in order of size, starting with the smallest. So 0.02, 0.152, 0.2, 0.37 and 0.4. 6.6 as a percentage, 60%. Always start off the same, these papers. Here's a list of numbers. Write down a factor of 10. Well, 5 is a factor of 10. Write 7829 to the nearest 1000, so that's going to be 8000. And where are we? Let's get the cursor back down. A bid mass number, so multiply before the add. So 15 plus 7 equals 22. 2 to the 3 is 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8. Write the brackets in the statements to make this correct. So that equals 35. So 7 times 2 is 14 plus 3 is 17. So how about 2 plus 3 is 5? So let's put the brackets there. 2 plus 3 is 5 times 7 is 35. Right, Sue and her cats. Each cat eats. Each cat eats a quarter of a tin of cat food each day. She buys 8 tins of food. She's bought enough to feed for 14 days. So she's got 2 cats. Each cat eats, so one day will be half a tin. Yeah. And she buys 8 tins, so she's got enough for 16 days. Has she got enough? Oh, I think she has. Let's have a go. And yes. It doesn't write there. All that just to write the word yes. Okay. Right. There are only apple trees, cherry trees, pear trees and plum trees in an orchard. That's enough, isn't it? The pictogram shows the information about the trees. That represents 4 trees. There's a total of 30 trees in the orchard. Complete the pictogram. So that's 4. So 4, 8, 12. So there's 12 apple trees. That looks like a quarter, so that's 1. So there's 5 cherry. And there's 4, 5, 6 pear. And 18, that's 23 altogether. And so 30 take away 23 equals 7. So we need 7. So 4 and one of these 3/4 things is 7. Right. Let's go on to the next one. Oh, a bit of a graph. Write down the coordinates of point A. X first. -2, -1. -2, -1. On the grid, mark a cross with a point 2, 3. 2, 3 there. And label the point B. On the grid, draw the line with the equation x is -4. X is -4 there, so we need there. X equals -4. Sorry, it's about a bit wobbly. Right, okay, what are we doing now? G equals 9, H equals 4. Work out the value of 2G, 3H. So we've got 2 times 9 plus 3 times 4. So that's 12, that's 18. Add those two together, and that gives me 30. 30. I like that, don't you? Okay, write down two prime numbers that have a sum of 32. Right, so let's do all some prime numbers here. So prime numbers are 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13. Well, I got bigger numbers than this to make 32. 17. Still want another one. 19. 19. So we can have 19, 29, 30, 30, 13 and 19. There may be other combinations, but I'm not sure. Gets a bit difficult when you're trying to remember all the prime numbers. Here are some fractions. One of these fractions is not equivalent to 3/4. Can they simplify 3/4? Yes, that does, yeah. Divide by 3, 3/4, yeah. Divide by 6, 3/4. Divide by 5, 3/4, so it must be this one here. So that's 5/8, which is a fraction, 10/16. Work out a 12th and a 5/6. Well, I'm going to double this one to make 1/12 plus 10/12 equals 11/12. Yeah, that's the simplest way of doing that one. Tom uses his lorry to deliver bricks. He used the graph to find out the delivery costs for 4 different distances. Each delivery there is a fixed charge plus a charge per distance. How much is the fixed charge? Fixed charge is that much, so that's £10. Tom makes 2 deliveries. The distance of one is 20 miles more than the distance of the other. Work out the difference between. All right. Let's say we go 20 and we go 40. That's 20 difference, yeah? So the cost of a 20 distance is £40. £40. And the cost of a 40-mile distance is £70. So the difference is going to be £30. Okay. Asmal, Ryan and Kim play a game. Asmal's score was 4 times Ryan. Kim's was half of Asmal's. So we're going to do Kim. I'm going to call her 1. She was half of Asmal's. So Asmal was maybe 2. And Asmal's was 4 times Ryan. So Ryan, for a quarter of that is a half. Write down the ratio of Asmal's score. So I'm going to double all this and go 2, 4, 1. Asmal score to Ryan score to. So put them in the right order. Asmal, Ryan, Kim. Asmal's got 4, Ryan's got 1, and Kim's got 2. Lots of different ways of doing that one. The diagram shows a quadrilateral, so it does. Show that A, B, C, D is a kite. A, B, C, D is a kite. To have a kite, this one and this one must be the same, okay? So, this one, ADC. So ADC equals 180 minus 75, which equals 105. Yeah, because it's on a straight line. Give a reason. Straight line. Right, this one, BCD. BCD equals 50. The reason for that, so I'll call that 50. And I'm going to write 105 in there. And that's vertically opposite. That's the reason. Now we've got 3 out of 4, so let's find ABC. So ABC ABC equals 360, take away 100, take away 50, take away 105. Right, so that all that together is 255. So 360 take away 255 is 105. So ABC is 105. So ABC equals ADC, which equals 105. So it's a kite. Right, Shahid is going to use the instructions to make fizzy drinks. 5 parts orange, 2 parts lemonade. Thinks that he has 300 mils of orange and 200 lemonade. Is he correct? What's the greatest amount of fizzy drink he can make? Well, we've got juice and lemonade is 5 to 2. So, if he has 200 of juice, 200 of lemonade, divide that by 2, which is 100, multiply that by 5, he should have 500 of orange, and he hasn't got, so he can't make that. So the most he can make is by using all the orange. So let's do juice, lemonade. So we've got 300, divide by 5, multiply by 2. So that's 60 times 2 is 120. So the most you can make is 420 mils of fizz. Right, so he does 300 of orange juice, but he only has 160 of lemonade. Does this affect the greatest amount? No. No. Oh, come on. No. No. Still only needs 120 ml of lemonade. Here's 2 rectangles. Oh, the 2 rectangles are similar because 8 plus 4 equals 12. 8 plus 4, where are you getting that from? And 6 plus 4 equals 10. 8 plus 4 is 12. And 6 plus 4 is 10. I don't know where he's getting that from. He can't be right, can he? No. Because 12 divided by 8 equals 1.5, and 10 divided by 6 is not, is it? It's only 6 is 1. 4 over. 4, no, hang on, wait a minute. Let's say 6 into 10 go 1 with 4 over. 6 is into 36 with 4 over. So that's 1.66. So how can I make that is, so you wouldn't add, yeah, you wouldn't add. Got me confused. Oh, look, 80 people asked if they like coffee. 48 of these people are women. So we've got 48 women. So that means there must be 32 men. 61 of the 80 people like coffee. 8 of the men do not like coffee. So the men who do not like coffee are 8. So 32 take away 8 is 24. So we've got 61 people. So 61 take away 24. This will be the ladies. 5, 1, 7, 3. So we've got 37 37 women like there. So I've got 37, so that means there's 11. 11 don't like. Find the probability of one of the people who like coffee is chosen at random. So the probability that it's a woman is 37 out of 61. 61. Food Mart and Jan Store sell boxes of the same type of breakfast cereal. Each shop has a special offer. Okay, 20% off the normal price of £5, 30% extra. Oh, that's a different way around. Which box is the better value for money? So, 20% off the normal price. So you get 400 grams for £5 minus 20%. So £5, £20 of £5 is £1. Yeah, so you get 400 grams for £4. Though this is Food Mart, so that means 100 grams for £1. Now, what about Jan's store? Jan's store, 400 grams, 30% extra. So let's find out what that is. 400 times 30 over 100. Cross all these things out. 4 3s are 12. So that's, you get 120 extra plus the 400. So you get 520 grams for £5. Now, 520 divided by 5, if you divide by 10, it's 52, so double 52 is 104 grams for £1. 104 grams for £1. Oh, so which is better value? Well, Jan's. Good old Jan's. Jan's store. Just get a little bit more, don't you, for £1? Oh, rotate shape A 180 degrees, about 10. 10 is there. So 180 degrees, doesn't matter which way around you go, so it's going to be all, turn it upside down. So it's going to be down here somewhere with a pointy bit going up. So the pointy bit, I go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So I've gone 3 along and 3 down. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to go there. And then that's going to be that one. I'm just thinking of the yeah. Not going to be there, is it? Go away. So this one, that corner, 1, 2, oh, go away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 across, and 1, 2, 3, 4 down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 there. So it's that way around, and it's 1 square there. Okay, got it the right way around. Well, bit of algebra here. 3 to the 7 times 3 to the minus 2 over 3 to the 3. Well, when you multiply, you add. So 7 and minus 2 is 3 to the 5 over 3 to the 3. When you divide, you subtract, so it'll be 3 squared. So you could put 9 there, couldn't you, I suppose? V squared U squared 2AS. V is 12. No, U is 12, sorry. Got to find out what V is. So V squared equals 12 squared plus 2 times minus 3 times 18. Ooh. So 2 to 3 is 6, so it's minus 6. Minus 6 times 18, 108. So it's 108 minus 108. So you've got 144 minus 108. I wonder if that works out right. 144 minus 108. So that is 36. Yeah, so that equals 36. So V will equal the square root of 36, which could equal minus 6 or plus 6. Make S the subject. Right, so let's do V squared, take away that, minus U squared equals 2AS, and divide by 2A. So we've got V squared minus U squared divided by 2A equals S. Oh, this looks a long one. A bonus of £2,100 is shared by 10 people. 40% of the bonus is shared equally between 3 managers, and the rest is shared between 7 salesmen. One of the salesmen said, if the bonus is shared equally between all people, I will get 25% more. Right, so you've got 2,100 divided by the 10 people is £210 bonus. That's if it's all, right, doing this backwards, all equal. So the salesman gets 210. Right. Now, so if the first way, the 40% way, yeah. So we've got 2,100 times 40%. So let's cancel a couple of these things out. So 84. So that equals £840. So the 3 managers, this is for the £840 for the 3 managers. So now we get 2100 minus 840. They're greedy, aren't they? So 0, 10, 6, 1, 1, 2, 1. So 1260 is going to be shared between the 7 salesmen. So 1260 shared between the 7 salesmen is 1, 5 over 7, 49, 8. So they will get, the salesman will then, in this case, salesman then gets £180. Now, the question is, if it's shared equally, will I get 25% more? So is this 25% more than that? So 25% is a quarter. So 180 divided by 4, which is 45 pounds. So if then we do 180 plus the 45 pounds, which equals 225. So if you take that number and add 25% on there, you get that. If it's shared equally, I'll get 25% more. No, he won't. No. No. So it would take 120 minutes to fill a swimming pool from 5 taps. How many minutes will it take to fill if only 3 taps are used? Well, find out 120 minutes, 5 taps. If we use just 1 tap, it would take 5 times as long, which will be 600 minutes. Yeah? And then you've got 600 minutes divided by 3 taps is 200 minutes. Now, state one assumption that all taps flow rate the same. A plane travels at a speed of 213 miles an hour. Work out an estimate for the number of seconds the plane will take to travel a mile. So call that divide by 6. What did I go? 200 miles. The number of seconds. 213 miles an hour. So you've got 200 times 60 times 60. Yeah. 2 sixes are 12. 1, 2, 3 times 60. 72. 1, 2, 3, and add that one. 72 seconds. So that's going to take us. What number is that? 24. Oh, what we've done. Completely the wrong way around. Right. So all those in 1 hour are going to divide that by 60 by 60. Yeah. So 200 divide by 60. This is what? So divide by 60. So let's do that. 6 is into 20. Maybe that goes 3. Yeah. So it can do 3 miles in a minute. Okay, that's the number of seconds the plane. 3 miles in a minute. I think I did that the right way around. Three miles in 3 miles in 1 minute. So 1 mile is going to be a third of a minute. So 1 mile, 20 seconds. I didn't like that one. If you answer the part underestimate and overestimate, let's have a look. 3. I think. Let's have a look. 3 miles in 1 minute. It's actually going to do 4, so mine's an underestimate. Underestimate as 20 divided by 6 equals 3. It should be more. I didn't like that one. Solve the simultaneous equation. So let's do 5x plus y equals 21. X minus 3y equals 9. Ooh, let's multiply all this lot at the top by 3. And then I can add together. So 15x plus 3y equals 63. And x minus 3y equals 9. Add the two together. 16x, the y's disappear, equals 72. So x is 72 divided by 16, which is the same as 36 divided by 8, or 18 divided by 4, it's a long way round, or 9 divided by 2, which is 4.5. 4.5. So now I've got x is 4.5. Let's put that in there. So 5 times 4.5. 4.5 times 5. 5 fives, well, this is hard. 4 fives are 22. So I've got 22.5 plus y equals 21. So y equals 21 minus 22.5, which equals minus 1.5. So y is minus 1.5 and x is 4.5. No, I didn't like that. They didn't come out with proper numbers there. Let's have a look. The diagram shows a square ABCD with side lengths of 20 and 20. Okay. Shows a semicircle. Show that the area of the region is pi divided by 8. Okay, so the whole square is 20 times 20, which equals 400. Got that. This bit here, A is pi r squared divided by 2, and the radius of that is 10, so that's 100 pi divided by 2, which equals 50 pi. Now this bit here, B, this is more involved, so B is pi r squared divided by 4, which actually, that isn't B, that's all of this, yeah, I'll call that, yeah, which is, what's the radius of that big thing there? 20, isn't it? So this is 400 pi divided by 4, which equals 100 pi. 100 pi. That's 100 pi. So this one, shaded, will be the 100 pi, take away the 50 pi. So 100 pi, take away 50 pi. I don't know where I'm going with this. Is 50 pi. So that's a shaded region. So what have I got here then? I've got this bit is 50 pi. B, the whole thing, I mean, is 100 pi. Well, we've got area of the shaded region is 100 pi. Oh, the area of the square. So I've got the area of the shaded region is 50 pi. And the area of the square, so I've got shaded region is 50 pi. The area of the square is 400. So let's cross that and cross that out. So I've got 5 pi divided by 40. Then you get 5. If it was the other way around, yeah, it has to be the other way around to get that. Let me do all that again. Let me do that again, people. I thought that was pretty easy actually, but I got muddled up, didn't I? So let's do all that again. I'm very, very close. Right. Let's start that again. Let's have a look. Right, so the area of the square. So the side lengths are 20 by 20. So the square is 20 by 20, which equals 400. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So now the area of the area of this. So this is the area of this. The area of this thing here, all of that is going to be pi r squared divided by 4. Yeah. So r squared, what's the radius of this? This is 20, so this is going to be 400 pi over 4, which equals 100 pi. So that's the area of the shaded and that bit. Now, the area of this bit here, or C, is going to be pi r squared divided by 2. The radius is 10, so it's going to be pi times 100 divided by 2, which equals 50 pi. Yeah, I've got that, yeah. So this is 50 pi, that's 100 pi. So that means that must be 50 pi. That must be 50 pi. Okay, so now what do we want? The area of the shaded region is 50 pi divided by the area of the square. Oh, right, so we've got 50 pi divided by the area of the square is 400. Divide top and bottom by, that's where I went wrong, I was trying to divide that into that. Divide top and bottom by 50. So divide by 50, that gives you pi, and 50 into 400 gives you 8. 5 eighths are 40. Hey, nearly there first time, but right, Amina has 2 bags. In the first bag there are 3 red and 7 green. So you've got to fill that with 7 green. Right. In the second bag there are 5 red and 4 green. So that's 9. So you got 4 out of 9. Red ones are 5 out of 9. And this is 4 out of 9. Work out the probability that Amina takes 2 red balls. Well, the red one is this one, followed by that one is there. So you have 3, 10 times. Oh, we didn't have to fill anything. No. It's 15 over 90. Divide by 5. Which is 3 over 18. Divide by 3. It's 1 over 6. I don't know whether you, maybe that would do. I don't like to simplify when you've got these probabilities in case you make a mistake. The size of each interior angle of a polygon is 11 times the size of each. The size of each interior angle of a polygon is 11 times the size of each interior angle. How many? So here's a polygon, yeah? Oh, something like that, yeah? The interior is 11 and the exterior is 1. So it's 11 times. So they will add together. So it's a ratio, 11 to 1. So 11 plus 1 equals 12. So now if we do 180 divided by 12, which is 15. Yeah, 12 into 18 go 1.5, so, and there's a 0, so it's 15. So the exterior is 15 degrees. Now, the number of sides is going to be 360 divided by 15. Ooh, didn't like that. Okay, so let's do 360 divided by 15. This is horrible. 15s into that go nothing. 15s into that go 2. With 6 over. And 15, it's 4. 4. So I'm going to go at 24 sides. Yeah? 24 sides. Alright. Okay. So, there you go. So that was, if we can just hopefully guess our way to get to the top. It's gonna get stuck there for a bit. So that was 2018. Oh, here we go. Yeah, November 2018 non-calc. Did you like that? Subscribe to the channel. It's gone back down the bottom now. Make a comment. Tell you thumbs up that you've watched it, and down below there are lots of other links to videos of GCSE. I'm going through them all one by one, so bear with me. It takes a while. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.